I don't know who ran Claudia's car off the road, but I know it wasn't Michael. I need you to call the police, have them come over here so I can give a statement tonight.
Tomorrow.
No, I don't want to do it tomorrow. Michael is innocent. He needs to know it, and so do the police.
Look, it was dark. Things happened very quickly. Let's not jump to conclusions.
It wasn't Michael's car.
He confessed, Carly.
I don't care. There is no chance that Michael ran Claudia off the road. He's not responsible for what happened to her baby. You guys think I'm lying? You think I'm lying to protect my son? Okay, it's true. I would lie for Michael in a heartbeat. But I wouldn't lie to either one of you.
Okay, we can deal with this tomorrow. For now, you need to rest.
No, we need to call the police and tell them that Michael is innocent. Why the hell does he think he did this?
Well, because he was speeding on Harborview Road and somebody was tailgating him.
Okay,
and then
let's
passed him in the...
save the details for
Jax.
later. Okay.
If you don't call Mac, I'm going to call him myself. What happened?
Michael chased the car to cut him off. He was driving too fast. He nearly hit another car head on, and he thinks that it was Claudia.
Do you see her face?
No.
So he didn't even see Claudia's car roll, and he went and confessed?
No, he was angry. He wasn't sure what happened. He kept driving. He slid off the road, and that's when he called me.
Did he talk to you about Claudia then?
Neither one of us knew that Claudia had been in an accident. But when Michael found out, he started putting these pieces together and all of a sudden decided he's the one who caused it.
Oh, he didn't. I hate that card that Sonny gave him. I would recognize it in a minute.
What kind of car did you see?
It was tiny. It was a little car, and it was light. It was like a
so
white
it's possible
color.
he had a near collision with somebody else besides Claudia.
Look, I know you both want to help Michael, so do I. But don't get your hopes up, Carly. You're his mother. It doesn't exactly qualify you as an objective witness.
I saw the car that ran Claudia off the road. It wasn't Michael's.
Do you remember what kind of car it was?
It was small, and it was light. It was like white. I told Lucky this.
You also said it wasn't an SUV or a truck, that you didn't think it was a sedan.
It also wasn't a silver convertible.
This seems pretty convenient. I mean, as soon as you found out Michael confessed, you remembered that the car that made Claudia crash wasn't his?
I mean, do you have evidence against Michael? Did you even suspect him before he confessed, Mac?
No, it was a surprise.
Okay, so did you suspect anybody else before that?
Alexis Davis was driving on Harborview Road tonight. Apparently she's had some kind of confrontation with the mayor and his wife. She was one of the first people on the scene, which was odd.
So you just pushed that aside when Michael confessed?
We don't have any evidence against her.
No, you took the confession of a 17-year-old brain-injured child. And what, you just set aside your investigation of the brilliant attorney who has gotten away with murder before? Do you remember Luis Alcazar? Do you? Because she claimed to be nuts then. How do we know she didn't freak out tonight?
Okay. You know what? You've given back your statement, and that is all.
Okay, listen, people have filed false confessions before. Michael is scared, and he wasn't thinking.
Take that into consideration.
Michael didn't do this, Mac.
Carly, I want to be fair about this, okay? I'll wait until you're feeling a little better before we amend your original statement.
Okay, so what you're telling me is you want me to back off so you can let Michael's confession stand, right? But you just remember, I was there, I saw the accident, and Michael didn't do it. You're gonna be okay, baby girl? Mommy just has to get her blood pressure down. We're gonna be okay. Carly, what do you want?
I wanted to come over here personally and talk to you about this. About Michael's situation, I spoke to a judge. I implored him to take into consideration his mental, his emotional, his physical condition. The judge wasn't having much of it, so the best that we may be able to do is plead him out 6 months in a juvenile facility.
No, that's impressive.
I know it's not good enough, and I'm not going to stop
You
trying.
could never bring a case against Sonny, and you couldn't ever convict Jason of anything, but you can prosecute Michael for something he didn't do. Wow.
The problem is Michael has confessed to this.
Right, and that worked out perfect for you.
Carly, I'm trying to help.
You're trying to cover your own ass at Michael's expense, and there's no way in hell I'm going to let you.
Where are you getting this from?
We both know Michael didn't run Claudia off the road tonight. You did. You got in a fight with the mayor's wife, and then you pulled onto Harborview Road driving like a maniac. You're the one who drove Claudia off the road. Then you showed up later to check out the evidence.
Kylie, where are you getting this from?
I was there. It wasn't Michael's car, and I'm beginning to think it was yours.
I saw the report, the description that you gave to Lucky. In that report, you said that you couldn't clearly recall.
I said that it was a small, light-colored car, kind of like the new white hybrid you're driving around.
I understand your need to protect your son. I would do the same thing if I were in your situation.
You know what? Mac told me you were the only suspect until Michael
Carly,
confessed.
I didn't do it.
And now you're taking advantage
charged.
of Michael, who is confused.
Michael walked into that police station on his own.
Michael is innocent, and I am not going to let you frame him, you self-righteous bitch, because it's not going to happen. Do you hear me?
Alexis, what are you doing here this late?
Jax, I'm sorry.
Alexis is the one that caused the accident, and now she's trying to frame Michael. Yeah, your good friend here, she caused the accident, and now she's trying to blame Michael.
Jax, I'm sorry.
You're not going to get away with it. I'm going to prove it. I saw the car. I saw your car. It was a white hybrid.
All right, Alexis, now's not a good time.
I agree.
Okay?
Again, I'm sorry.
You promised me that you would take it easy.
I am not going to lie here in this bed while she frames my kid. Michael's car was nowhere near that accident, and you have to believe me.
I believe that you believe you're telling
Oh,
the
my
truth,
God, that's not
okay?
the same thing. What the hell is that?
I will take care of Michael, okay? I will do whatever I have to do to prove he's innocent.
Maybe that means going up against Alexis?
Yes, I will do whatever it takes. You need to trust me, okay? You don't have to fight this battle alone, Carly.
Michael's innocent. I know he's innocent.
Okay.
Honestly, I was just trying to help.
I know, but you should have checked with me first.
All right. I had no idea that she thought I could have caused the accident.
Carly's convinced the car she saw force Claudia off the road wasn't Michael's, okay?
Do you believe her?
Of course I believe her. But I haven't seen much hard evidence either way.
But Michael confessed.
Look, he is a minor, recovering from brain damage. Any competent lawyer can get his confession thrown out.
Well, I hope so. But this is pretty serious since Claudia now has miscarried. If Michael did do this, covering up is only going to make it worse.